Hello everyone, this is Nitika from Visa to Land. Topic for today's podcast is Australian Immigration Program 2023 to 2024. The Australian Immigration Program for 2023 to 2024 offers various visa categories for people who want to live, work, study or reunite with their families in Australia. The program has a planning level of 1,90,000 places with an emphasis on skilled migrants who can contribute to the economy and fill skill shortages. The program has an approximately 70-30 split between skilled and family visas. Let's first talk about skilled stream. The skilled stream has 1,37,100 places or 72% of the program. It includes visa categories such as employer-sponsored, skilled independent, regional, state or territory nominated, business innovation and investment, global talent and distinguished talent. Each visa category has different eligibility criteria, nomination allocations, and application processes. Some visa categories, such as regional and state or territory nominated, also require applicants to live and work in designated areas of Australia. Australia has a number of skilled visa categories for people who want to live and work in the country. These categories are based on the skills, qualifications, and occupations that Australia needs to fill skill shortages. Some of the main skill visa categories are: number 1, skill independent visa, subclass 189. This visa is for skilled workers who do not have an employer or a family member sponsoring them. They must have an occupation on the skilled occupation list and meet the points test requirements. Number 2, skill nominated visa, subclass 190. This visa is for skilled workers who are nominated by a state or territory government. They must have an occupation on the SOL and meet the points test requirement. Number 3, skilled work regional provisional visa, subclass 491. This visa is for skilled workers who are nominated by a state or territory government or sponsored by an eligible family member to live and work in a designated regional area. They must have an occupation on the SOL or the relevant regional occupation list and meet the points test requirements. Number 4, employer nomination scheme visa, subclass 186. This visa is for skilled workers who have an employer willing to sponsor them for permanent residence. They must have an occupation on the SOL or the relevant regional occupation list and meet the skills and English language requirements. Number 5, regional sponsored migration scheme visa, subclass 187. This visa is for skilled workers who have an employer willing to sponsor them for permanent residence in a regional area. They must have an occupation on the SOL or the relevant regional occupation list and meet the skills and English language requirements. Number 6, temporary skill shortage visa, subclass 482. This visa is for skilled workers who have an employer willing to sponsor them for temporary residence. They must have an occupation on the short-term skilled occupation list or the medium and long-term strategic skills list and meet the skills and English language requirements. Now moving on to family stream. Family stream has 52,500 places or 28% of the program. These visa categories allow Australians to sponsor their eligible relatives from overseas and provide them with pathways to citizenship. There are different categories of family visas. Number 1, partner visa. This visa is for spouses or de facto partners of Australian citizens, permanent residents, or eligible New Zealand citizens. You can apply for this visa either onshore, subclass 820 by 801, or offshore, subclass 309 by 100. Number 2, prospective marriage visa. This visa is for people who are engaged to Australian citizens, permanent residents, or eligible New Zealand citizens and plan to marry them within 9 months of arriving in Australia. You must apply for this visa offshore, subclass 300. Number 3, parent visa. This visa is for parents of Australian citizens, permanent residents, or eligible New Zealand citizens who want to live in Australia permanently. There are different options for this visa depending on your age, health, and financial situation. Some of the options are parent visa, subclass 103, contributory parent visa, subclass 143 by 173, aged parent visa, subclass 804, and contributory aged parent visa, subclass 864 by 884. Number 4, child visa. This visa is for children or adopted children of Australian citizens, permanent residents, or eligible New Zealand citizens who want to live in Australia permanently. You can apply for this visa either onshore subclass 802 or offshore subclass 101. Number 5, other family visa. This visa is for other relatives of Australian citizens, permanent residents, or eligible New Zealand citizens who want to live in Australia permanently. This category includes aged dependent relative visa subclass 114 by 838, carer visa subclass 116 by 836, remaining relative visa subclass 115 by 835, and orphan relative visa subclass 117 by 837. The special eligibility stream has 400 places. It covers visas for those in special circumstances such as permanent residents returning to Australia after a period overseas. For more information about each category and the eligibility criteria, you can visit the official website of Department of Home Affairs or consult a registered migration agent. The latest visa slots allocated for each visa category for 2023-2024 are shown in the table. Let's see what are the allocations. For skilled stream, employer sponsored 36,825, skilled independent 30,375, regional 32,300, state or territory nominated 30,400, business innovation and investment 1,900, global talent independent 5,000, distinguished talent 300. So the total allocation for skill stream is 1,37,100. Now let's see the allocation for family stream. Partner 40,500, parent visa 8,500, child 3,000, other family 500. So the total allocation for family stream is 52,500. The allocation for special eligibility stream is 400. So the total allocation for migration program is 1,90,000. For more information on the Australian immigration program and visa categories, please visit the official website of Department of Home Affairs. I hope that this podcast has provided you with some important information on Australian Immigration Program 2023-2024. Visa to Land is a registered migration consultancy approved by Department of Home Affairs, Australia. Please get in touch with us if you are interested in suitable migration visa to Australia. Thank you.